Whenever a new movie's put on my radar, I just know I have to talk about it. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Odir Kid, the overview back again, and we just got a trailer, or should I say, almost a teaser, but it's really not a teaser because it looks like it actually is a full-length trailer for Saturday Night, directed by Jason Reitman and also co-written by him and Gil Keegan. The story with this one is that it's actually a semi-biopic, I can say, where it's actually taking place in 1975 and is the first 90 minutes before the actual showing of the first episode of Saturday Night Live, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know that something like this was in the works right now. I thought, okay, SNL's doing its thing right now with the new season. It just wrapped, and I know we're gonna get a new one in the fall. But I feel like, oh, we're doing a biopic showing exactly what happened leading to those events. But it's not gonna be like we're gonna be dealing with a certain couple actors and creators dealing with their past. It's actually gonna be the first 90 minutes before showtime. So I'm like, okay, so this whole movie is an actual deadline to the first episode of Saturday Night Live. Okay, that's interesting. And I just saw the poster for this thing, and I'm like, something tells me I'm in for something weird, but also funny at the same time because I'm like, okay, back in the 70s, I feel like okay, there was their first time doing a show like this, and I'm not sure if the sketch comedy thing was a big thing before 1975, but I'm like, okay, with SNL still at its peak right now because once in a while I'll watch an episode and I'm like, eh. There are some I tune in with a couple actors in mind, like a couple of them who actually done a lot better than some of their original ones. Like Pedro Pascal did a good one. Bad Bunny, for the most part, I'm like, okay, I'm surprised that he actually had that in him. And there's still notable faces like Kenan Thompson, Pete Davidson, even doing their rounds even to today. All right, with all that out of the way, let's get to the trailer.
Hey, free comedy show, plenty of seats, plenty of tickets left, guys. Free show. Fuck's sake.
So, big night.
Look, my name is Lorne Michaels. I'm the producer of Saturday Night.
The whole night?
Yeah, the whole night.
Chevy Chase, Gilda Radner, Dan Iyek, how the fuck do you pronounce this?
Aykroyd.
So
I was
okay,
thinking,
the
why
originals.
don't we punt? We should run the
Dan
dress
Aykroyd,
rehearsal
Chevy
and
Chase for
claw
the most
back a win
part.
next Saturday.
We can't, Dick. It's a live show.
We're just not ready.
Doesn't matter that we're ready. It matters that it's 11:30. That's when we go on.
Lauren, all I'm trying to do is give you advice.
Okay, now
In
that
everyone's
guy looked
best
like Chevy a
interest,
little bit.
Mainly yours.
Sorry, was that a threat?
Look around, Lorne. You haven't locked the script. Your crew is in open rebellion.
Fuck you, fuck you. I definitely fuck you.
The writers on the 17th floor tied a belt around Big Bird's neck and hung him from my dressing room door.
So to fit into this ensemble.
Oh, is this an ensemble?
I gotta look up the cast out
Formerly
those.
playing rooms of the Tonight Show.
NBC is lucky to have something as relevant as this show.
Lauren, they don't even want it.
That's logical, Dick. That's why they're paying us all to be here.
I mean, Lauren, 90 minutes of live television by a group of 20-year-olds who have never made anything. Do you ever stop and wonder why they said yes? A counterculture show starring total unknowns with zero narrative and even less structure. They want you to fail.
We just have to make it to air.
Am I still in the show?
Oh, I think I know this one.
Sorry, tripped over my penis.
Yep, had a feeling. For the most part, this trailer gives off a bit more like a Deadline type of movie, where I feel like, yes, we all know the main thing is for the show to actually air, but we're seeing some of the destruction, some of the rivalry, we're seeing some little conflicts on the set, and not gonna lie, I'm like, okay, I thought it was gonna be almost like a biopic, like showing what came of SNL, what led up to what came up with this idea, which I feel like almost every movie that tries to do like a biopic type of thing of the product or the series or an actor or a person, they actually try to go into the backstory of what that person was. It doesn't seem like it's going to go that far. We're going to be dealing with the creators of SNL in their early years. Like a couple of main actors I noticed, I'm like, okay, I know Gabriel LaBelle from the Fablemans is in this. Okay, he's the guy who's actually doing this. Rachel Sonnet, which, not going to lie, she was one of the best parts of the Idol and in Bottoms. So I'm like, okay, I trust her in on this. But I looked up who they got playing Chevy Chase, and I'm like, oh, so that's Riddler from Gotham. Now that I think about it, he does kind of look like him a little bit. Even Dylan O'Brien's playing Dan Aykroyd doing this, so I'm like, okay, so really getting all the components of all the original people that were on the show. I hope it's good, and I feel like this is one of those movies that could make or break depending on who do you show this with, because I feel like, okay, they're going to be expecting, like, what's going to be the beginning, what is the origin of this, but not really. We're going to actually be dealing with the actual broadcast airing of Saturday Night Live, and I feel like, okay, we're going to the deadline. We're going to be seeing the highs and the lows of people actually trying to do this thing, because people, I could say for the most part, in Saturday Night Live, I feel like some people are like, okay, some of it's too cringy, some of it's a bit more trying to be relatable to the youths or trying to at least stay relevant, which, not gonna lie, I feel like those people are like, okay, they feel like the show has been going on for so long, and some of the comedy materials, like, some people you bring in are hit or miss sometimes, but I feel like it's not that, it's more of the fact that this show is the counter programming of the stuff we get today. I grew up watching sketch comedy on YouTube, the site that you're currently watching me on right now. And for the most part, I watched all these random creators. I'm like, okay, I don't know who these guys are. Some of it's hit or miss for me, but then again, I still stick around because I'm like, they make entertaining stuff. And for the most part, I bet you that's what it was like in 1975 for them when they were trying to broadcast this thing. Because so it looked like some people didn't have too high of a confidence. I don't know the actual story behind this. I feel like I might have to read up on it before I watch this movie so I can get some further context. I know some of the actors, and I feel like I know who would play who specifically, but I feel like if I were to read the actual story, I'd actually tune in to watch this before. So I'm like, okay, with context in head, let's see how the movie goes. So I'm actually kind of excited for this. And it's coming out in October too, which I feel like, you might as well put this out because I feel like Oscar season might be coming, and who knows, this might actually be one of the runner-ups. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. All my social media down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.